My name is Claus Holzapfel. I'm an associate professor at Sciences-Newark in the Department of Earth and Environmental Science. Since I have the chance to introduce myself, Holzapfel is a German term, a German name, and it means actually, and I found it on the way here, this. You see this is what I don't tell you the English name yet, but this is the wild apple, the ancestor of an apple. So Holzapfel means wooden apple or forest apple. If you want to be nasty, you could use the colloquial English, which is crab apple. Anyway, so that's me. I'm a botanist, a plant ecologist. I'm a plant ecologist who has a sort of a dangerous side interest in anything else which is alive. I'm interested in biodiversity, so that starts with birds. Who knows me knows that I'm crazy about birds, but I like almost everything alive or anything which was alive recently. I teach a class on ecology, an undergraduate ecology class, where I teach basically the basics of the whole field of ecology, which is a nice challenge. That's one class. Then I have more specialized classes on biological invasions, where we actually look at these non-native species and how they come into new areas, and also look at things like fusion ecology, as I mentioned before, sort of the interaction between native and non-native species. A third class would be ecology of birds, which is always a class I always wanted to teach, and luckily Rutgers let me do that. It's a small class. Usually we do field trips and learn about birds in nature, basically, and how they make a living. That's what ecology is. And last but not least, I have a class I teach with a faculty in New Brunswick, a landscape architect in New Brunswick, which is ecological history of North America. It tries to show students how the landscape they live in, or the place they live in, how it evolved over time, and why history is actually important in ecology as well. As many academics, I kind of stay in character. I like nature, obviously, so I like to be out as much as possible. I like birding, or bird watching, as some people might call it. I like everything, every place which has the name museum attached to it. And it's hard for academics to stop what they're doing anyway. And there is sort of a French term for it, but the German term, since I'm German originally, is not very flattering. It's basically, well, the name is Fachidiot, which means an idiot outside of your field. So you're good in something, but you're kind of not very well adapted to deal with other things. Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, I like to take photos whenever I'm out, especially in nature. So, or hiking or wherever, or traveling, something we did 2 years ago, right? But anyway, so yes, I like to take pictures, and I see pictures actually as a way of preserving memories, also a bit of an art medium, of course. And then as a scientific tool as well. The camera is a scientific tool because I can use these pictures in teaching, for instance, or document my research as well.